What's up? Jason Summerall, Trackside Experience. We're out here at EXR Racing today. We're going to go out here and have a lot of fun. Going to hit a few incredible laps in a few different sets of wheels. You'll see, of course, they got the 488 out here, the McLarens. We're going to give a run through on just a couple different things and check out the new karting experience as well. So I hope you enjoy it. Keep following and we'll bring you some updates here very quickly. So as a former race instructor to EXR Racing, it was cool to see the addition of this new famous people time podium there. Get all those cool lap times. Glad to say I beat most of them. Now, getting onto the racing though, yeah, you were embraced by this cool warm lobby they got. Beautiful area to sit down for the classroom over there. They get you checked in pretty quickly and get you moving right along. Your nerves are probably going nuts at this point anyway, so they got some food, a lot of restrooms for you to use, and a little area for the end where a little podium you can stand up there with your buddies or pre-race, check out the specs on the cars there. Pretty good group for a Wednesday. I was pretty fired up. A lot of nice people, people from all over. I mean, ran into some folks from Sweden, and speaking of Europe, there's a little Italian stallion. Got a 488 and the 458 and the Acura, got the Lambos, and the McLarens, the Porsches, you name it, they seem to have it over here. So you can really get out there, and they call it the playground, so you can treat it like a playground, get out there and really have some fun. And while you're there, you can take a look at this cool GT3 RS in this purple color. It's kind of a special one. This one has a roll cage inside and all. I really love it. Ironically, Caitlyn Jenner bought the very last purple GT3 to come off the line. Kind of a cool little fact. A little neat bumblebee action colored scheme here on this Lambo. But yeah, they had the beautiful group of people out there. There you see one of the owners, David, helping a guest into the car. That's kind of hip too. And onto the new drifter. There it is, a Hellcat, Dodge Hellcat. This baby has definitely got 700 horsepower if I recall correctly. And then of course they got the race series there. They use that drifter to take people out, so make sure you grab that while you're there. It's a lot of fun. And of course we want to give a little homage and tip of the hat to the fire and safety crew. Thank you guys for keeping us safe anytime we go on the track. Then on to the classroom. Speaking of safety, you got Dave Roberts, instructor of all super instructors up there. He'll get you right through that track nice and quick. He'll throw you in that Porsche Cayenne there, take you out for discovery laps as they call them. It shows you the track. First one's a little slow. Second one really gets you moving. Here you see the Acura jamming by. That's what I'm going to be taking out right there. She's a little beauty. Paddle shifter. It's a hybrid. A lot of fun. It's quite an amazing thing. Let's check it out. See my run.
All right, I'm Alejandro here with Jason Simero. We're doing 5 laps on the NSX. Jason, you used to work here before, so you know the drill. We got the orange and green cones out on the track, so just get your braking done at the orange. Just always doing it in a straight line, be smooth with the braking. This car is going to have that hybrid acceleration, hybrid torque, so it's going to accelerate quickly. We're going to reach pretty good speeds pretty much right away, so again, just focus on the braking. Remember, keep the wide line, wait for the green cone to start your turn, slow hands into the corner, trail brake into it, and then just patience on the throttle coming out. The track hasn't really changed much from when you drove here before. The only thing is we adjusted the apex cones at turn 2, so it's going to be a later apex.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Yeah, it's going to be a later apex, and then we get the double apex on turn 4 over the hill. Just focus also on having that wide line, going down 3/4 of the track, stay on the throttle smoothly without going full throttle down from it, and then hard braking onto the hairpin, turn 5. This car, we're probably going to go up to 6th gear. We're going to go through gears pretty quick again because of the torque, so I'll indicate when to shift once again. Other than that, it's a very good handling car, but it can over-rotate or understeer also. If you're not smooth. So again, we have 5 laps, get to know the track, get to know the car.
Since that first lap is all about, baby.
Yeah. So just be smooth on that.
This
does it inside. I always compare with you, but I don't know.
There we go. We're good.
All right. Do you have questions, man?
Oh, the hybrid. No, I'm way fired up for that. Never driven a hybrid.
Awesome.
Paddle shifter yet, though. That'd be pretty cool.
It's gonna be fun. Paddle things like the GT3s, they go with the wheel, so it's safe to say keep your hands on the wheel. Don't reach back for the paddles. And guess we're pretty set, my friend. Have any questions? Are you ready to go?
It's good.
Awesome, man.
All right, Jason Summerall here, Trackside Experience. I'm here with Alejandro, ready to take me out and show me a good time, show me how to get it done.
Absolutely.
All right, he's going to give me some tips all the way through out there. We're going to have fun, but this is set up for you guys. Pay attention. these guys know what they're doing. They're going to talk you around here. They're going to get you around this racetrack and get you going fast so you can come out here and have some fun at Exotic Racing Las Vegas. Don't forget they got a location in California as well. You're going to have a good time. Let's do it.
Let's do this. All right, let's put the foot on the brake. Let's move forward to the left. And to the blue cones, come to a full stop. Alright, we should be good to go. Enter straight towards the green. Bob shift, stay left now. Stay on the throttle. One more. Turn straight through the chicane to the green. Light brake to the green. That's a little softer. Turn in, soft. Throttle here. Out to the green and give me throttle all the way out. Up shift. Up shift. Up shift. Start braking now. Downshift once. A little softer on the brakes there. Turn all the way in. Give me light throttle here. Unwind down and squeeze the throttle out to the green. Nice and smoothly. Up shift. Stay left. Keep it on that gear. Brake now. Too soft. Too hard on the brakes there. Downshift. And start turning all the way in. Yeah, you're braking a little hard there. Back to the right, give me throttle all the way to the green. Do a light brake, stay on the left, and turn all the way in. Unwind that wheel, squeeze the throttle down. Upshift, back to the left. Brake straight, downshift, ice to the right, turn. Patient from the throttle, and squeeze the throttle back to the right. Upshift, light brake, turn, soft throttle, and power all the way through. Hard brake, downshift once. Ice right, turn all the way in. Tighter, unwind and squeeze all the way out. Upshift. Up. Up. Brake now, downshift. Once more, ice right, turn in, ease off. Light throttle here, unwind and squeeze all the way out. Up, stay left. Keep on the throttle, brake now. Downshift, ice right. Ease off those brakes, turn in. Light throttle here, unwind and squeeze back to the right. Light brake, ice left, turn. Patience with the throttle, and wind and squeeze, shift up. Brake. Downshift, stay wide, ice right, too many gears there. There we go, keep turning all the way in. Unwind and squeeze back to the right, upshift. Up, light brake, turn, power. Brake hard, downshift, ice right, turn in. Unwind, power all the way out. Up. 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 Stay in there. Brake. Down. Once more, stay wide, turn in, ease off those brakes. Tighter. Light throttle. Unwind and power all the way out. Up. Stay left. Brake. Down. Ice right down. Turn in. All the way in. Squeeze the throttle out back to the right. Light brake, ice left, turn in. Tighter, tighter, patience. Unwind, squeeze down back to the left. Brake, downshift, stay wide, less brakes, turn all the way in. Unwind and power all the way out, back to the right, shift up, stay on the throttle, light brake, turn, power. Hard brake, downshift, ice right, turn in. Unwind, power all the way out, upshift. 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 How you liking it?
Very smooth.
Brake. Downshift. One more. Ice right. Turn in. Ease off those brakes. Turn tighter. Unwind. Power all the way out. Up. Stay left. Brake. Down. Once more. Look right. Turn in. Unwind that wheel. Squeeze the throttle out. Back to the right. Light brake, look left, turn. Tighter, patience on the throttle. Unwind, start squeezing down. There we go. Brake, downshift, stay wide, ice right, turn all the way in. Now you went a little wide out of that corner. Unwind and squeeze all the way out. Upshift, back to the right. Light brake, turn, power. All the way through. Keep going, hard brake, downshift, ice right and turn all the way in. Patience here, power all the way out. Up. 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 Stay left. Brake. Downshift. Pass on the inside. Downshift again. Stay tight. Patience here. Hold hold it tight, hold it tight, hold it tight, and power all the way out. Up, stay left, brake, downshift. Once more, look right, turn in. Unwind that wheel, squeeze all the way out, back to the right. Keep it on that gear, light brake, ice left, turn in. Tighter, patience on the throttle, tighter, tighter, tighter. Power back to the left, upshift, and brake. That's 5, Jason. You're gonna slow down, stay left.
Definitely could use another 5 balance, right? Jesus.
Absolutely.
This is beautiful. Fun little ride.
Yeah, you were coming a little wide out of the turn 4 right over there, so it was dragging you out way down almost to the edge.
Exactly. You connect the dots.
Back to the parking where we found it.
Got a lot of computer balance in there when I was overdriving it.
Well, keep in mind, because of the independent electric motors in the front, the wheels will rotate at different speeds too, so the feeling of the car steering and the power output is going to be different.
Amazingly fun.
Go right over here, number 11. Wait up a little bit, lower down to the bump. There we go, release the brake. Car set, man. Good job out there.
That was terrific. Definitely a deep ride, man.
Yeah, you were. I feel like you were over braking it a little bit, to be honest. Especially at first, you were over braking it. You could have used a little bit less brake, less initial braking, and more trail braking into the corner, especially turn 2. And then turn 4, like I said, you were unwinding a little too early. You could have had a tighter line through the double apex and went a little bit later. Try to make, what I will always tell my customers is you want to go a little maybe wider, aim for the double pylon at the far right, but go about 3/4 of the track back to the left. That way you can get a better line, because you have to set yourself up for a turn 5. That's basically it. So everything else was pretty good, man.
Turn 4 was even my nemesis back in the day.
What was that?
I was instructing. I was always having an issue with turn 4. Really getting it smooth and proper.
Yeah.
Jumping around between the cars too. It's gonna take the GT3 all day.
Oh yeah, or the RS.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah.
So hey, good job on there, man.
Thank you, sir.
Questions for me?
Terrific. No, that's 5 stars.
Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, so make sure you go check out and go to your go-karts, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. So yeah, Alejandro was a great instructor. I've known Alex for a while. He was out there at SCCA doing some events in a cool Miata he has too. So the Acura was awesome. I was really looking forward to it. So I'm glad I got to drive something I never done with that cool hybrid shifting. It was a lot of power. And it's neat to see new inventory. Speaking of new inventory, they got these go-karts. And the go-karting experience is really fun. It's set up, basically to give everybody else what else to do while you're there if you don't want to do the big stuff. And so they got a good team willing to get you behind the wheel of one of those. They get you all geared up, get you out on track, keep the carts obviously shaded so it's nice and cool when you get in there, as well as a big track. It's really roomy. Give you a lot of space to get around, really carry that speed through a couple of the final turns leading into the chicane. Pretty cool stuff. So if you're out there, make sure you grab this, get the family and get in the cart, get out there, have a good time, smile, and most of all, have fun. They really go out of their way to make sure that part of it is easy for sure. But at the end of the day, they want you to do your drifting last. So once you got this out of your system, you're all fun. Go jump in that car with Rudy Ibanez. Take that Hellcat out there and hold on to the side of your seat as much as you can. Let them get you going left and right. Check out my ride with them. the boy. She sure goes where you point her.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you for that, Rudy.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
Well, that about wraps up our fun at Exotics Racing today. Hope you guys can come out and enjoy this. They got a whole bunch of fun for everybody. Those go-karts are just waiting the kids and family that don't want to do this craziness. But you definitely got to get in here and sit with Rudy Ibanez. Thanks again, Rudy.
Anytime.
High five, man. Woo! Doesn't get much better than that at the track. So thank you to Rudy and the entire team. That was a heck of a lot of fun. Just 99 bucks for that ride along. But really, you guys got to get out there. Make sure you have a lot of fun. Bring the whole family. And say hi to everybody. Grab some apparel and all the cool swag they got there before you leave. Thanks again to the entire team for the invitation today. And watch along the end. I got the unedited version of Rudy's drifting ride. Thanks, everybody, and see you at the track. All right.
I want to get out of the way, then we're going to take off.
Oh, you boss.
Here we go.
She sure goes where you point her.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for that, Rudy.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
Well, that about wraps up our fun at Exotics Racing today. Hope you guys can come out and enjoy this. They got a whole bunch of fun for everybody. Those go-karts are just waiting the kids and family that don't want to do this craziness. But you definitely got to get in here and sit with Rudy Ibanez. Thanks again, Rudy.
Anytime.
High five, man. Woo!